I'm a free man. I have the freedom to choose my university, and I'm also free to drop out school. I have the freedom to choose my career, and I also have the freedom to quit my job. I even have the freedom to share my story with you. If the audience doesn't like my story, and I have the freedom to stop talking, and you have the freedom to not to listen. In freedom, you have the right to always go to hell, and others have the right to not to go. But I have not had this kind of freedom for long. While most people born in freedom take it for the guarantee. Freedom is something that most of North Koreans have never had. But few North Koreans, they can choose their own career path. They have almost no right to move within North Korea or travel to abroad. They can quit their job easily. They can hold rallies, and they can criticize the government. What if they try to speak or act without government permission? They sent to be political prison camp. So North Koreans keep their mouth shut and close their ears and are blind the future. They don't know what basic human rights are. Even if they know what human rights are, they can't afford to care about them because they are going to survive. Today, with the exception of elite, most of the 25 million people in North Korea are living like that. The main concern of most North Koreans is what they're going to eat tomorrow. In that context, studying English is a luxury. The main purpose of learning English is to be prepared to fight the enemy. And by enemy, I mean you, Americans. I will now practice my North Korean English. You should follow my lead. Hands up. Yeah, Americans.
Yeah, Americans.
If we move, I will shoot you. Invader. That is how North Koreans teach English. So far, since the late 1990s, more than 34,000 North Koreans have escaped to South Korea. When North Koreans go to South Korea, that they will be able to enjoy freedom right away? Not exactly. A lot of Korean language use the English words. So I came to South Korea in 2009, but I felt like I had arrived in the United States. Earlier, I went to cafeteria, but only non-attack words I knew were hot ice Americano please. Such incidents and problems, both small and big and small, get in the way of North Koreans enjoying freedom. So I thought that I would be able to live like a human being if I escaped from North Korea, but there was a big barrier in the way: English. If we don't know English in Korea, South Korea, it is difficult to get a job. If we don't know English, it is difficult to enter or graduate from a university. Before I learned English, there were times that I hate America. The United States is called the nation of freedom, however, because English is the world's universal language of the world. Communication is longer than became free anywhere in the world. I was determined. So I would learn English so I could fully enjoy my freedom. And to do this, I was determined to go to United States, the national freedom, and to study English. So with the help of FSI and other wonderful people and organizations, I learned English in the United States for 1 year, and I also experienced culture and diversity. I thought more people should know the reality of North Korea. There are many people on earth who care about others and trying to make the world a better place. I hope that more of that care and attention can reach North Koreans. Why are North Koreans still starving to death? Dying because they can't get a medical statements being taken place where they can't see their family rest of their lives. For criticize Kim Jong-un and being shot if they watch the South Korean dramas. Those of you who are here already know about this or are going to learn more about it, but there are still so many people who needed to be informed about what's happening inside North Korea. In fact, what terrified the North Korean people more than nuclear weapons and missiles is the suppression of the human rights. I hope the world will be more deeply invested in the human rights of North Korea than in nuclear weapons and missiles. I think people like us who came from North Korea should be the ones to share the reality of North Korea. To do this, it is necessary for us to speak in English so that we can convey the reality of North Korea in our words. To do that, we need a lot of attention and support. And English is the universal language. So, to some extent, we are responsible. You are responsible as well. This is why the work of Freedom Speaker International is so important. FSI is an NGO that strives to empower North Korean refugees to tell their story in English. They never tell us what to talk about. They support us as we develop our message and mission to inform the world about the real North Korea. Thanks to FSI and its supporters. So we are here to share our stories. I now have the freedom to choose where and what to learn, to choose what to start or quit a job. And I'm also have the freedom to share my story. Thank you so much for using your freedom and time to listen. Thank you.